make sure I get the name right. Is it Zips dance team, University of Akron dance team? What is the exact name?
Akron dance team.
Akron, University of Akron dance team.
Yep.
But there's not like a fun name like the Zipettes or anything like that?
I wish.
Oh.
No. I mean, it'd be pretty cool, actually.
Where I went to school, the dance team is called, the mascot's the Cougars, so they're the Cougarettes. Mm-hmm. That's the dance team.
Yeah. Just
So-
like the Bengals dance team, they're the Bengals.
Bengals?
Yeah.
Okay. So do we need to start a petition to call you guys
We might need to. The Zipettes.
The Zipettes. Welcome back to another episode of Zips Nation Insider. My name's Jacob Farrar. Back after a couple-week hiatus, we had some spring breaks in there, so we're back excited to have another episode here on campus at the University of Akron. And we have a great guest, Brooke Evans from the University of Akron dance team. Brooke, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being
I'm excited
here.
to be here.
Excited to learn more about you and your journey to the University of Akron, as well as just the dance team in general.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into that, we have to address, you and I were talking before camera, there is a little news from the athletics department here on campus.
Yeah.
Which the transition from Coach John Gross to Coach Dustin Ford. Coach Ford will be the new basketball coach. But I know that you and the dance team, you had a chance to travel with the basketball teams, travel with Coach Gross. So I'm sure you probably had some good experiences with him.
Oh, yeah.
I think he'd always high-five you guys
Yeah.
as the game started.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that the news this week was a little bit bittersweet.
It was heartbreaking.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
It was heartbreaking.
Do you have any fun Coach Gross stories before we get into?
Just whenever the basketball team would run out at basketball games, he would always make sure to come up and fist bump every single one of us, no matter what. He would always just come up, thank us. And then also another good memory was actually from this past NCAA tournament. It was one of our dance team's birthday, one of the members' birthday,
Okay.
and he made the whole basketball team sing to her
What?
for her birthday.
How did you find out it was her birthday?
My coach ran into him at like 7 a.m. at the hotel and saw her with a balloon for one of the girls. And so then coach was like, after this practice, like we have to sing to her.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He was a fantastic guest of Zips Nation Insider. We actually had 4 episodes with him. I don't know, 2 or 3 hours of interview time.
Yeah.
And obviously he'll be missed. We wish him and his family luck. Bittersweet, as I mentioned before, but we're also excited for Coach Ford. It'll be great to kind of see that transition with the new team. But I knew that there was some connections between Coach Gross and the dance team. So I wanted to at least address that since that happened just this week.
Yeah.
But let's learn more about you. So Brooke, you were a junior, 3rd year here at the University of Akron. When did you first get involved with dance? And then how did that transition to coming to Akron and then being a member of the dance team?
So I started dancing when I was 2 years old.
Oh my goodness.
So 19 years now and counting.
So that might be the earliest. We often ask our student athletes and those that we interview, like when they first got involved with that sport or whatever they do. 2 might be the record.
Yeah.
That might be the record.
Yeah, my mom saw me like dancing like to like a song, and my
Okay.
shoulder was just like moving, and she was like, "Oh, we have to put her in dance."
Oh, wow.
And I just stuck with it, and I loved it. There have been some like ups and downs. I played volleyball in high school, and I thought that's where life was going to take me,
Sure.
but I soon realized like dance was kind of my calling. But what led me kind of to the university, in high school, I never thought I wanted to do anything in college. I thought like, once I graduate high school, I was going to be done.
Okay.
But I saw that Akron had a dance team, and I was like, I'll go do like a clinic with them.
Okay.
So I met the coach, I met some of the girls on the team, and I was like, this looks really fun, like really laid back environment, like not super strict, but to the point where we would be good, but also like I'd meet my people, I'd meet so many of my friends, and I'm glad I stuck with it. So yeah.
So when you were originally planning on coming, it wasn't the dance component was just an add-on, so to speak.
Yes.
Oh, great. Oh,
Yeah.
Cool. So
Yeah.
you already were planning on coming here, and then just it's a bonus.
Yeah,
so to
I
speak.
tried out for the team my senior year of high school.
Okay.
If I didn't make it, I wasn't going to be heartbroken, but I ended up making it, and it was honestly probably one of the best decisions I've made in my life. Yeah.
So what were your impressions? I mean, was everyone so welcoming, the team, just lifelong friends?
Yeah, so I didn't have any friends necessarily like right when I started, but my freshman year roommate was also trying out for the team. So I met her before we like moved in and everything, and we quickly became really close. So she was really like my first friend here. And then all of us just have like this fun personality and we just all get along so well. But when I first joined the team, so my freshman year 3 years ago, we actually got a new coach. So my current coach has been there just as long as me. She was a coach a few years back, but she just came back, and so it was a little bit of a transition for the whole team, kind of like having this new coach come in, but we've all grown so much together and it's been amazing.
Oh, good, good. And then there's a constant new members coming in.
Oh, yeah.
What's that process to kind of mentor, now that you're kind of an upperclassman, is there kind of a process to help some of those younger members of the team?
I mean, a lot. We've been really lucky, like with incoming freshmen, they've been they've had very leadership personalities. So they've came in, none of them have ever really been like super shy. So it's made like our jobs a little bit easier as the leaders. But I think just the freshmen are so amazing and we all get along. Like I don't feel like I have to like be in charge of them or tell them what to do. Like they just kind of know. Got it.
All right, so let's talk about a typical game day. I think those that are watching, if they've come to any live event, the football, between the third and the fourth quarter, the end of the third quarter, start of the fourth quarter, and then is it the same in basketball? I'm trying to think.
So men's games, we perform under the 12. And then in the second half. And then women's games, it's between third and fourth. Yeah.
So, because there's quarters in women's, halves in men's. So let's talk about football. Right, so we have a game, there's a game on Saturday. You do a routine, or is that okay to call it a routine? Okay. Just want to make sure you get the terminology right, Brooke.
That's correct.
So when do you start, kind of talk about that game day, but also maybe even leading up to the routine that you're going to do for that game?
So football is a little tricky because everyone performs for football. Basketball, we're split into like groups. There are smaller groups for us, but we start preparing for that in the summer. We have 2 weeks in the summer where we do 2-a-days.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we're just constantly learning new routines. We probably learn like 4 or 5 in the summer.
I would have never thought that. So in other words, the routine you're doing on a given Saturday, you've been practicing that for months. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So we are practicing that a lot in the summer. And then when we come back to school, when school starts in August, we have our everyday practices where we're just kind of nitpicking like the details of each routine. And then for football, we have to be there 3 hours before kickoff.
3 hours before kickoff.
Because we have like a little practice on the field to space everything, make sure we're on the right marks. But yeah, so we practice, we do the tailgate. We go around and say hi to people at the tailgates, and then we dance on the sidelines during the whole game, and then between third and fourth, we actually perform our routine that we've practiced.
So it's a long day.
Oh yeah, we're there probably like 7 hours.
Oh my goodness. My goodness. So what's been your favorite memory as a member of the team?
Oh, that's so hard. I honestly would say my favorite memory so far has been either the MAC tournament this past year when we won, or getting to travel to the NCAA tournament, or just nationals. Because nationals, when we compete in nationals, we're practicing for that like the whole year. And that's something to like actually do for ourselves and compete and perform against schools. So I would say those are the top 3. They're all pretty even.
We'll talk about nationals here in a second, but before we get into kind of the next question, I guess this is the next question. Let's talk about roller coasters at Busch Gardens.
I'm famous.
What? Okay, let's start from the beginning. How did that get arranged? For those that have no idea what we're talking about, go to I think probably the basketball posted it.
The basketball team or athletics and Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens actually posted it.
There's Brooke, front seat. So how did that all get coordinated and that you're sitting in the front seat of a roller coaster with a camera in your face?
So when we traveled to the NCAA tournament, we left Wednesday morning and we left from the Jar. We took a bus to the airport, but when we got there, my coach was like, "Oh, tomorrow, by the way, like we're going to Busch Gardens," and we were like, "Oh, that's so fun! Like, that's amazing." So we did that on that Thursday, so right before the Zips played. we got there and it was more of like a collab. We had to do a lot of like marketing materials,
Okay.
take videos. We got to play with kangaroos.
Okay.
And then after that, they were like, okay, you have 30 minutes of free time. They gave us fast passes. We had like a tour guide, if that's what I want to
Okay.
call him. He was just taking us around the park and we were like, okay, like we want to ride roller coasters. They were like, okay, you guys will play rock, paper, scissors to see who sits front seat. So me and my friend Danny, who I'm actually sitting next to in that video, we won the rock, paper, scissors. And we were so excited. But then they were like, oh, like we're actually recording this, so you have to sit second row. And we were like, are you kidding? There was this guy sitting in front of us with a GoPro on his hand. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was they set up a camera.
Everyone said the same thing when I
There's
told
someone
them.
sitting-
There was a guy sitting in front row who worked at Busch Gardens. His name was Howard. I won't forget. I will not forget because he sat there like this the whole time, holding the GoPro.
Was he going facing forward?
Yeah, he was just sitting there with
Oh
his
my
arm
goodness.
up, didn't move his arm. I looked at him after, I was like, how did you do that? He was like, I've had a lot of practice.
So definitely encourage you to check out the University of Akron, the athletics. I think Busch Gardens actually posted it as well.
Busch Gardens, and we were on Fox 8 News.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, my grandma texted my mom in the morning, was like, I just saw Brooke on Fox 8 News.
So, are you a roller coaster person?
Oh, I love roller coasters.
Okay, well that's a good thing.
I love
that's a good
roller
thing
coasters.
because they're there. That camera's and it was like a minute long, 2 minutes. Like how long?
I would say it was probably 2 minutes. But the funniest part about that is we rode with Andrew Goodrich.
Oh,
And he was
Where was he at?
he was in the back probably.
back? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
but he was so funny. He was so excited for it, and it was just cool to like get to experience that with like a bunch of people from athletics
Sure,
and like my
sure.
team and my coach. It was awesome.
What a cool experience.
Yeah.
I definitely wanted to.
Oh my
as
gosh,
we're
yeah.
Preparing for today's interview, wanted to ask more about the
Yeah.
kind of the backstory. Because all of a sudden, it just here's this video of you, and I'm like, oh
I
my
know.
goodness.
Yeah.
How did that come about?
Yeah.
So you have, I mean, it's a long season for you. You said you started in the summer, 2-a-days. Basketball is ended, but you have nationals. How do you kind of maintain that momentum, the energy? How do you kind of maintain throughout? Oh, by the way, you're also a student. You're
Yeah.
working. Like how does that work? Does that just come from the culture of the team that you maintain that energy and that enthusiasm?
I mean, it definitely dips a little bit. I think once we hit around like Christmas
Okay.
break, we're all kind of like, okay, like we're in need of a break.
Yeah.
We need to rest and relax. But I think honestly, like what keeps us like motivated is everyone like around us.
Sure.
Like we're the spirit team for
Yeah.
a reason. We're supposed to keep everyone motivated. But honestly, I think everyone else around us is like who motivates us.
Yeah, sure.
Like seeing the basketball team succeed and us succeeding like all together
Yeah.
practicing. It's just a really like empowering like group of people.
Yeah, it kind of fuels you as
Oh,
you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
I mean, there's also, I mean, there are back-to-back. I mean, there's football games the same day that there's
Oh, yeah.
basketball games. So,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you have to do.
Basketball season overlaps with football.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets pretty intense during that time of year.
So you mentioned, kind of the cheer team, all part of the spirit team here.
Mm-hmm.
You all work, I mean, it's not just them. There's also the band that's kind of coordination, the student section.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you kind of work? What kind of coordination exists between, maybe more on the spirit team side and the band, but there's got to be some coordination with that.
A lot of people get cheer and dance mixed up because, I mean, we're standing on the side of the court or the field with pom-poms, but cheer does a lot of like stunting and we're doing a lot of like dancing.
Yeah.
But both teams together have little routines we do with the band. Like certain songs that the band play, like we all do the same thing.
Got it. Okay.
And yeah, we do a lot of stuff together. Like the spirit team, we do like a Christmas party, we do a Thanksgiving dinner together. But yeah, we're all together all the time. We practice usually at the same time every week.
And I know from my time at the sidelines of football games, when you guys are doing your routine there at the start of the fourth quarter, they're always the group that's right there.
They're the ones cheering
Super
us on the
supportive.
loudest.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like 40 of them. So when it's so nice seeing them all just like sit right in front and like cheering us on.
Sure.
Yeah.
So let's take a step back. So you do your routine. So that's 2 minutes. What's a routine?
I think it's a minute.
A minute.
Yeah. I think it's 1 minute.
How much time training goes into that 1 minute? I mean, is it 10 hours, 15
Oh my
hours?
gosh, I don't even know. I would say for football, it's like 10 hours.
10 hours.
Maybe. It's so hard to like, I don't know, gauge that.
Sure.
But Yeah, all I know is we're practicing like 12 hours a week.
And now, was your coach the one coming up with the routine, or do you guys kind of split that amongst the team?
So she has came up with a few, but
Okay.
she's been sending a few upperclassmen to, I think they're like clinics or like conventions where people will teach them a routine that they'll come back and teach us
Oh, wow.
the routine. Yeah.
Oh, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, so they learn it from other choreographers, then
Okay.
they come back and teach us the
Okay.
routine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so then we just kind of figure out like formations and whatnot from there.
Got it. So what's a behind the scene or a misconception that someone may have about the dance team? That I
would
know
say-
I was surprised that you guys practice these routines, but there's got to be some other. Are there
I
any
would
other?
say like that's the main one. People don't realize how much we practice and that we don't have a like in season, like we don't have a season.
Yeah.
We're dancing from summer to end of April.
Sure.
We get like a month off, maybe 2, where we're still having to like work out, but we're not having like practices.
Got it.
But I would say the main misconception is that we're not practicing as much
Yeah.
as we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that goes into it.
Oh yeah. And
So-
how much time that goes into prepping for game days, no matter that's basketball or
Sure.
football.
Sure. And then when you have 2 games in a day,
Right.
Oh, that's just double
Right.
the time. So we talked a little bit about nationals already. So nationals is coming up.
Yep.
In a couple weeks.
Yep, we
Or
got
next
1 week.
Next week. So talk a little bit about what nationals are. This year is a little bit different. We were talking behind the scenes that nationals this year for you guys is a little bit different. But talk about what it is, and then what's coming up this Saturday related to that.
So nationals, we travel down to Orlando. We'll fly down next Thursday. And that's just a chance for us to compete against a bunch of schools around the country. Last year we competed against Kent State, OU. I think Toledo was there.
But also not just our region, but schools from
Oh
across
yeah,
the country.
schools everywhere,
Okay,
like
okay.
Florida, yeah, everywhere. So we get the chance to compete down there. We have prelims, semifinals, and finals, and you have to qualify for each round. Yeah, so that's just a chance for us to compete and do what we love. Because during game days, it's mainly just like a select style,
Sure.
whereas nationals, we can kind of showcase everything that we do. And then this Saturday, we actually have our send-off at the James A. Rhodes Arena at 1 p.m., where we'll do, us and the cheer team will do all of our nationals routines for friends and family to come watch us.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's this Saturday coming up, April 4th.
Yep.
1 o'clock, doors open at 12:30. It's free to attend.
Yep, free.
Check out the routines for both cheer and for dance.
Mm-hmm.
And then this year, what's new is Orlando versus Daytona with
Yeah.
the cheer team.
Yeah, so this is our second year doing that.
Second year, okay. How has the team done? Like, how have you guys done in those competitions?
So it was definitely a big adjustment. I think last year we didn't really know like what we were getting into because my freshman year we went down to Daytona and we competed our dance one time. We had one routine my freshman year and that was it. Last year we had 3 routines and competed them like 3 times each. So we didn't really stop dancing ever. We didn't get a break. We woke up at like 6 a.m., didn't go to bed till like 11 p.m. But yeah, I mean, that's just a chance for us to get to compete. Yeah.
So it's interesting because, obviously there's the competition that basketball and football, like you want the team to win, but here's your chance.
Like we want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when you were dancing I guess you were probably competing at that. So you started dancing from a competition since you were young as well.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so the idea of a dance competition, it's not new once you got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. So, again, that send-off is this coming Saturday, April 4th, over at the JAR, James A. Rhodes Arena. All right, let's talk about outside of dance, outside of sports. You're a student athlete.
Yep.
Like every other, well, I guess we interview some coaches, but all the other students that we talk about. So outside of dance, what are some of your goals? Your major is sales management and marketing, double major.
Double major.
Double major on top of being on the dance team.
Yeah.
So talk about that. What's it like being a student athlete or a student as well as what you do on the dance team?
So yeah, I'm a marketing and sales management major. I'm leaning more towards marketing, I think. Okay. Sales isn't necessarily my cup of tea, but that definitely keeps me busy. We do a lot of project work in those classes, so I'm constantly working with people. I'm also working 2 jobs on top of all of that. I work at the marketing department here, and I work long hours, and we work a lot of events too. And then also I'm working with a mortgage company, just kind of doing social media and marketing for them. So
Wow.
I don't really get a second to breathe, but it's okay. I thrive on being busy. So
how do you think dance and what you've been doing here on the dance team has kind of helped you with kind of your goals moving forward?
I think everything has helped with discipline. I mean, a lot of times I don't want to do something, but I have to.
Yeah.
And it's helping me like have that discipline, and also with time management, like I have to go to practice. If I don't get my work done, it's going to be late. I don't want that. So it's definitely helped with time management and discipline, I would say. And people skills. I mean, I'm in front of people all the time. I'm talking to people all the time. So it's really helped me with that.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so this is the part of our interviews where we like to learn a little bit more. I mean, we've learned a lot about you already. But more some fun questions. So we like to ask our guests if they have any rituals or superstitions before a meet or a game or whatever. Do you have anything like that you have to do, Brooke? By the way, we're with Brooke Evans, you Akron dance team here on Zips Nation Insider. Brooke, do you have to do? Is there a certain thing you put on a right shoe for anything that you have to do?
Oh, I do have to put on my right shoe first. It goes right sock, right sock, right shoe, left shoe.
You have to.
Yeah.
Just for dance or for just life?
Life in general.
Okay.
That's
all right.
life in
So
general.
there's no.
I don't know if I really have a superstition. I would say like if I'm thinking about nationals and us preparing to do like a dance, like I have to kind of like lock in and like keep myself away from everyone to just focus on what I have to do.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't really think.
Do you dream the routines?
I don't dream the routines, but when I'm falling asleep at night, I definitely catch myself like singing the songs or like doing what I have to in my head. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, the next question we like to ask is, if we're going to Cuyahoga Falls, hometown,
Yep.
we're getting pizza. Where are we getting pizza? We like to ask all of our guests, where are we going for pizza in their hometown? So where
Oh,
are we
in
going?
my hometown?
Yeah.
I would say Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut.
But we usually get like Luigi's in Akron.
Luigi's, okay.
Yeah.
So
Their
nothing wrong
pizza's
with
the best, and it's only like 15 minutes
Yeah,
away.
there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So Luigi's, I mean, it's close enough, Cuyahoga Falls and Akron.
I do love a good Pizza Hut pizza though.
Pizza Hut pizza.
Yeah.
We have not had that, I don't think, we've had one
Pizza
Hut.
Hut's so good. Like their deep dish.
I'll let you have that. They're not my favorite.
Yeah.
I'll let you have that. Nothing wrong with that. All right,
Yeah.
this is our rapid fire. So first thing that pops into your brain,
Okay.
What's a go-to hype song before a performance?
Oh, probably anything by Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. If you could dance for any professional sports team for a day, which would it be?
Cleveland Cavaliers. I love the Cavs.
And we have a connection
Yeah.
to the university.
Yeah. I love the Cavs.
That's awesome. What's your toughest dance move to learn?
Anything that revolves flexibility. I'm not a flexible person at all. I'm the least flexible on the team. So anything that revolves around that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned volleyball earlier, but if you could play one sport, if you weren't dancing, what would it be?
Probably volleyball.
Okay.
I'm a little short for that,
What
but
position did you play?
middle back.
Middle back.
And I
okay.
played outside,
Okay.
so
Outside?
yeah.
Okay.
I know.
3 words to describe the dance team.
Fun, caring, and dependable.
Dependable, okay. Do you have a hidden talent your teammates don't know about?
Oh, I don't know if this is appropriate to say, but I can make like a wine bottle noise with like a wine bottle opening and like pouring with my mouth.
I mean, Brooke, you're the one that said it. We have a microphone right here.
Okay. I don't know when I learned I could do that, but
Your parents know this.
yes.
Okay.
I don't know about my dad, but my mom does, and
Oh,
she
that
thinks it's really
is-
weird.
Okay. We don't, people say play piano,
Yeah,
people
no.
sing.
No.
No, you can do an impression of a wine
Wine bottle, yep.
That's awesome. Who's the funniest person on the team? I mean, you just did something pretty funny, but who's the funniest person on the team? Member.
I know I'm gonna break some hearts. It's probably our senior Nicole, who we call Coco.
Yeah.
I'm with her the most, and she makes me laugh. So.
Okay, Coco, funniest on the team.
Yeah.
Do you have guilty pleasure television?
Oh, I've been watching Friends. I just recently got into Friends, but I would say that's definitely
Okay.
one. Or The
Okay.
Office.
Okay.
I love The Office.
So if we're going on a road trip, pull into a gas station, what snack are you getting for that road trip?
Oh, I love peanut butter Ritz Bits, like the little
Yeah,
crackers.
those are great.
So good. Yeah, or in a Diet Coke.
And a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
That's a solid.
Yeah.
That's solid.
Yeah.
We've had people say like fruit before. I'm like,
Yeah,
so
no.
That's a solid one.
No.
All right, last question. What does it mean to represent the Zips as you go throughout the country? Obviously, you guys are throughout the country to represent the University of Akron as you do your thing as a member of the dance team.
I love it. I mean, I take so much pride in it. We're always being recognized by people out in the street. I've had so many people come up to me about the Busch Gardens video, but it's just like, I'm so proud of our school and I love everyone here, and just being on this dance team truly is so special.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. One more shout out for this Saturday at 1 o'clock at the James A. Rhodes Arena. It's the send off. Watch the routines. It's free to enter or to attend, no cost. Get to see the routines before both the cheer team and the dance team head down to nationals in Florida. So, Brooke, thank you so much.
Thank you for having
me.
me.
This has been awesome.
Yes.
Learning more about you and your lovely skill
Yes.
of making a sound of a wine bottle open.
Thank you.
Awesome.
I'm very proud of it.
Oh.
Okay, great.